everyone, my name is Pyrit and welcome to our second Dev Diary. Oh boy, so much have happened since the last time we spoke, and there is even more to happen before the full release of the game. So without wasting any more time, let's jump right in.
Hello, my name is Karel and I'm a design manager.
I'm Mazen and I'm senior designer.
I'm Pettka, Petr Kolář, and I'm the project lead on Vigor.
At this moment, we are really focusing on delivering the game in version 1.0 and before that 0.9. So we are trying to get all the things ready, and also we are preparing for the post-release stuff like new content, new gameplay and things like that.
Right now, I'm currently doing a rebalance of all the weapons, taking what we had previously and kind of redefining it for the rarities that we'll have for full launch.
I'm coordinating the stuff for the release, so that means, for example, I'm working on achievements. I'm putting them into the back end and preparing everything that they would work. Like the developers themselves put that into the game directly, but I'm working with the back end.
I believe that the main focus of Vigor right now should be to get the shooting and movement as best as we could do it. Because if the movement and shooting is fluent and nice, I believe we can build upon that.
Preparing everything to be stable. So that means fixing all the issues that were long-standing during the game preview, like for example gunplay, interactions, stuff like that. Those things are improved a lot, so I'm really glad to see that in our internal builds. I'm looking forward to see that in the builds in the public.
Getting there with rebalancing the weapons and the overall kind of progression of them for a player, making sure the gunplay is fun, the combat still stays tight but doesn't become too arcadish and still retains the tactical elements that it's kind of always had.
Other thing is that we also asked you, our Outlanders, what would make Vigor more enjoyable for you and what could improve the experience on our social media. And to be completely honest, it was really interesting to read through all of your feedback and fresh new ideas. And many of these are being discussed in the team, and we will see what we can do, so definitely keep the feedback coming.
Of course, we are listening to the feedback all the time because we are doing the game for you, our community. So we are reading all the posts, we are checking the streams and stuff like that. And of course, we are selecting the ideas which are manageable for us to get into the game. So we will just look at them, select the best ones, and we will try to get them into the game.
There's a lot of things that the community provided the feedback for us, and it's really valuable that we are able to handle that in the game and in the development.
Oh, everything I do would take into account the feedback from our players, because you guys play the most, and what we want to do internally, and try and make sure that we're on the same page throughout. The first set of starter weapons should be balanced, and from that we'll be looking at a lot of community feedback to see how we're going, if the intention matches with kind of player expectations, and from that working for the full release of weapons.
There should be a lot of new things, like the whole new shelter tree, or there should be some new customizations which I'm adding in my free time, like new headgear, new outfits and stuff like that.
With the 0.9, you are going to get most of the stuff that's going to be for the release. The biggest thing that's going to happen is obviously the vibe of the persistence, because everyone's going to start anew, but the people who are in the game preview are going to have some head start before the actual release. We prepared some rewards for the players who are with us for the long time of the game preview. So if you played the game during the game preview, no matter if it was during the free weekend or any time, even the trial users are going to get rewards based on their shelter level and the number of the improvements they get. So based on that, you are going to get the crates from the airdrops of different quality, and they are going to be available for you after the vibe.
Also, many of you are still asking about the in-game crowns, what is going to happen to them after the Vibe of Progression, and you are going to get them all back. No matter if they are crowns you have for your Founders Pack, or for the completed tutorial, or crowns you have purchased, won, or found in the encounter, you will get them all back after the Vibe of Progression.
One thing that I'm really excited for is seeing a lot of people flowing actually into the game, because currently there's kind of a pay gate that you need to pay if you want to play more than 2 hours of the trial period. Since the release is going to be free to play, I guess that there's going to be more people playing. That means shorter matchmaking times, and people are going to enjoy the game much more without unnecessary waiting.
The full release, of course, I'm really looking forward to that, but for me, it's just the first step, because we really want to work on a Vigor for in the future and add a lot of more new stuffs, because we have a lot of ideas and we weren't able to get them there even in the full release version. So yeah, as I said, it's just a first step for us, and please expect more.
I would like to thank all the bigger partners, because they are kind of our first line of defense when it comes to some issues that are in the game. They collect that for us, and it's much easier for us to then address the issues. So a huge thanks to you, and I hope that there's going to be more partners participating in our project.
People keep playing Vigor, keep telling us what you think on Discord, Reddit and Facebook, and we'll keep reading and adapting.
Anyway, this is pretty much all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you in another Dev Diary.